Hey guys, good morning. I'm walking to work and I saw Justin here and I was gonna buy him some breakfast and I asked him if he would share his story and it's early but he said he would, so I thought this would be kind of interesting. Justin, good morning.
Hey, how's it going?
So tell us your story. I'm a big fan of stories and
All right.
I bet you have a really good one and you're in LA.
I was born here at Cedars-Sinai, but I went to college and high school in Santa Barbara.
Yeah?
My-
Santa Barbara's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
My family was upper middle class, so I was never, beaten or abused in any way.
Yeah.
I mean, I got grounded and yelled at, but who doesn't? I had summer camps. I even went to private school a few times. I was adopted straight from birth.
Yeah.
My biological parents, my mom was 19 when she had me. I don't know who my dad is. I've never, because she was a drug addict and alcoholic, so
Yeah.
she doesn't even know. And I got to meet her when I turned 18. I started using, I guess I should start with that though. Started using in 15 with weed and booze and cigarettes.
Yeah.
Actually, pills as well, opiates.
Okay.
Were my downfall. That's what really got me in the end. But I managed to finish. I went to college for English and literature, and actually, if it wasn't for heroin, which I didn't start using until 18, I probably wouldn't have gotten through college. But after that, I was like, yay, I'm done. So I just started going off the hook with that shit. I still have track marks. I've got a year.
What does that say on your arm?
Oh, that's relationship stuff.
Oh shit! Did you tattoo a girl's name on your arm?
Yes,
Oh, shit.
more than one.
All right. So heroin, that was your downfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My parents, my adopted parents, both have passed away. My mom died when I was 18 of lymphoma,
Yeah.
and my dad just died of old age. See, like I said, they adopted me. They were a little bit older than most people have kids, so my dad was, he died relatively. It was still young by today's standards in his 60s, but you know how it is.
Yeah.
He just died of natural causes. I met my biological mother in down here. That's how I came back to LA. She
Oh, cool.
contacted me when I was 18.
And how's your relationship with her?
Well, she passed away too, but it was
Oh,
good.
I'm
We
sorry,
had
man.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
She had a bunch of medical conditions due to the drug use. She had to have a shunt put in for dialysis. She had to go 3 times a week for that. And she had diabetes, and she was still using
Yeah.
to the end. In fact, believe it or not, I did heroin with her, which isn't so great. But she wasn't really like a mother figure. She was more like a friend.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
28. Okay.
I've been on the streets since I was 18.
Okay.
Now that's off and on. I mean,
Right.
my dad kicked me out around the time my mom died because I was using too much and we weren't getting along. My dad and I never really got along.
Are you what are your goals now? Are you still using, or are you
Well-
what are your goals to this year?
Well, this is what I go to the methadone clinic.
Yeah. Good, man.
I've got a year clean off of. I don't use needles or anything anymore.
Nice.
I still smoke weed.
Yeah.
I smoke cigarettes and I drink. That's about it.
Oh, cool.
I mean, there's still stuff to work on. I'd like to quit drinking.
Right.
That's hard too. I don't know, man. It's tough out here. There's so much bureaucracy.
Yeah.
It tries to stop you every time you try to get off these streets. Everyone's like, "Oh, we'll go to the shelters." Well, they're like, you can get a free shower, right? You're like, yeah, except for the fact that while I'm taking said shower, I'm naked and around me there's people smoking meth and fucking doing shit right there. And
Yeah.
it's creepy, dude. The midnight Skid Row is not a good place to be. I
No,
lived
no.
down there for a little while.
Yeah, it's horrible.
So it's like these people are like, why don't you go get clean? Why don't you go live there? Yeah, well, why don't you go try it and tell me how you like living with a room full of 200 insane people?
Yeah.
And tell me how much that's better than what I do. At least out here, I'm like, I can be at peace. I can, relatively stay safer.
Right.
I've been doing this 10 years. I know what I'm doing, so it's like, I have a system for survival.
What are you reading here? What is this?
I'm not reading that. Someone
someone-
dropped me that off, but I'm reading this right now. I like
You're reading
horror.
this?
I like horror
Oh
novels.
shit. Yeah.
I've been published twice just on an easy, but I want to be a horror writer. That was
Oh, nice.
so I went to school for English, and I love reading. I love books. I love all that. So
When I come by tomorrow, because I work here, I'll get you a journal, and
that'd be nice.
maybe you can start writing. All right, I'm gonna head to work, man. Thanks
All
for
right.
sharing your story. I used to work with addicts, and so I see you every time I walk by, and I just wanted to know your story, and you know what? I'm not judging you. I think a lot of people, especially the little following I have, they might see this video and it might move, probably move them, remind them, that kind of thing. So
Yeah, and a lot of people think we're lazy out here. We're not. We're doing the best we can, and we get hit with roadblocks. I mean,
sure.
every step of the way. It's like people are like, "Why don't you get a job?" You're like, "Well, first of all, I'm dirty. Second of all, no one's gonna hire a homeless person, and even if they were to, I couldn't show up in clean clothes. I can't take a shower. I can't be there. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
And even if I did, I couldn't get my place of my own for a few months.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have enough money to pay deposit and all that. You know?
How can I help you? Besides get you a lighter.
Yeah, that'd be great, actually.
You know what? I know some people in nonprofit. Let me. I might be able to make some calls and see if you're motivated. Like you're only going to change if you're motivated. If you're not interested in changing, you're not going to, want to
I've
change.
always wanted to. It's just tough, man.
Yeah.
I don't even have a phone. I don't have resources to. I know
Right.
they have the Obama phone, but then it's like, well, yeah, but I don't have ID.
Right.
I lost it. Someone actually stole my shit. You get your shit stolen out here all the time. It's like.
So let me ask you this. I will start. Okay, so let's start with the journal, right? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to. I'm gonna buy you a journal, right? And I'll give it to you tomorrow. You start writing, right?
Okay.
Start getting creative. And I'll contact some shelters and maybe some nonprofit people and see if we can get you cleaned up. And
That'd be great.
you know what I'm saying? Awesome, man. It was nice meeting you.
You too.
You don't want this?
I'll save it.
It's brand new. It's sandwich.
Thank you. Thank you
Breakfast.
very much.
All right, you're welcome. All right, have a good one.
You too.
All right, guys.
Need this, though?
What's that?
Aren't you gonna need this for you?
No, I'll get one on my own. Yeah, no, it's hot. I don't know. Take what you want from that. I used to work with addicts for like 5 years in residential, and I see him a lot, and he's really young, and I thought I don't know, something just kind of called me to like just start a dialogue with him, and this whole idea of being a catalyst to people. I believe in it, and I don't know what I can do to help. I'll give him a journal, and I'll do what I said, and but I don't know. It's sad, and I don't know. I don't really have a lot of words. It's moving, but anyway, take what you want from it.